at some strange town, sleeping with an empty bottle. He's a sad and an empty heart man. He needs a job, a little respect, so he can get out while he can. We always need to hear both sides of the story. Both sides of the story. Neighborhood piece is shattered. It's the middle of the night. Young faces hide in the shadows while they watch their mother and father fight. He says she's been unfaithful. She says her love for him is gone. And the brother shrugs to his sister and says, looks like it's just us from now on. All we always need to hear both sides of the story. We need to hear both sides of the story. And the lights are all on. The world is watching now. People looking for truth. We must not fail now. Be sure before we close our eyes. Walk away from here to you sides. No, 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 no. Here we are all gathered in what seems to be the center of the storm. Neighbors once friendly now stand aside of the line that has been drawn. They've been fighting here for years, but now there's killing on the streets. While small coffins are lined up sadly, now united in defeat. All we always need to hear both sides of the story. When the lights are all on, the world wants you now. People looking for truth, we must not fail now. Be sure before we close our eyes. Walk away from here till you see both sides. Oh, no, 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 no. White man turns the corner, finds himself within a different world. Ghetto kid grabs his shoulder, throws him up against the wall. He says, would you respect me if I didn't have this gun? 'Cause without it, I don't get it, and that's why I carry one. We always need to hear both sides of the story. Both sides of the story. Both sides of the story. Yes, both sides of the story. 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 Find yourself in the gutter in our lonely part of town. With it waits in the darkness with a weapon to cut some stranger down. Sleeping with an empty bottle, he's a sad and an empty-hearted man. When he needs a job, a little respect, he can get out while he can. We always need to hear both sides of the story. Both sides of the story. Neighborhood peace is shattered. It's the middle of the night. Young faces hide in the shadows while they watch their mother and father fight. He says she's been unfaithful. She says her love for him is gone. And the brother shrugs to his sister and says, looks like it's just us from now on. All we always need to hear both sides of the story. We need to hear both sides of the story. And the lights are all on. The world is watching now. People looking for truth. We must not fail now. Be sure before we close our eyes. Walk away from here to the healing side. No, 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 no. Here we are all gathered in what seems to be the center of the storm. Neighbors once friendly now stand aside.
Power 106 FM, the digital sound, and now reaching you in more ways. Listen to us on 106.1 to 106.9 on the FM band. You can also listen to us on the Power 106 FM app, which you can download on the Google Play Store or the Apple Store. You can tune in on your mobile phones by dialing 631-359-8281 if you're in the US. And if you're in the UK, you can dial 0330-606-0953. Plus, listen to us on onespotmedia.com and the One Spot Media app, or log on to go-jamaica.com. Power 106 FM, where all views can contend, giving you powerful talk radio in so many ways, on air and online.
You're listening to Power 106 FM. The time is now
3:45.
All you'll ever need to know about agriculture in the 21st century, packed into one program. Farm Talk with Althea Mackenzie. Farm Talk, showcasing cutting-edge agricultural products, services, and practices. Farm Talk, keeping focus on issues affecting the farming community. Farm Talk, stimulating discourse to propel agriculture as a national tool for development. Farm Talk with Althea Mackenzie, the farmer's best friend.
When I listen to you in the mornings and the way you interview the people so that us as farmers can really understand, you break it down. It's really powerful.
Wake up to Farm Talk, weekdays 5 to 7 a.m. on Power 106 FM and the Power 106 FM app.
Both sides of the story.
Thanks a lot for staying with us here on your program, Both Sides of the Story, Power 106 FM. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you for joining us. We see Lennox Williamson has joined, otherwise known as DJ Lenky from Mandeville. Good afternoon to you. And let's see. GX Prop says, Dervan, immigrants are becoming Immigrants are becoming a problem for for just the something is missing. Dervan, immigrants are becoming a problem for just, I think you want to say maybe just for just opposition are having a lot of no confidence vote. He survived by the NDP, whereby he has given him something he asked for if an election is called. Now, Justin will be out because Canadians are blaming him for letting too many immigrants and students who cause shortages of housing for Canadians. And that's a message from GX Prop. We got your message. Thank you for sharing. Here's another one. This one now is from Horace, otherwise known as Spider. He don't take the same position on crime. Mr. Malcolm, I keep thinking about what the PM says, that he won't or can't allow the PNP to get back in power. What a statement in a country where the murder rate is in the top 5 in the world. Just a pity. Just a pity he don't take the same position on crime. Okay. Franklin MacDonald has shared something with us here. He says, Dervan, today is, of course, the anniversary of the famous meteorite fall of 7th November 1492. It is said to be the oldest precisely dated meteorite. We have a museum and scientific collections. You can check the dates based on the link I sent you. Thank you very much, Mr. MacDonald. We appreciate your work and your efforts. And I see there's a scam alert. How fraudsters are exploiting WhatsApp group. And so those are just some of the more recent of the messages. So we'll take some more of those messages now. 876 922 411225. 876 922 411225. And the text line is the same as the WhatsApp number, 876 365 3346. 876 365 3346. We read this one already. Yes, we read that one already. Thank you very much for continuing to send us those messages as well as those calls. 876 922 411225. That's 876 922 411225. Text line, same as the WhatsApp number, 876 365 3346. As we continue with more on both sides of the story, Poro 106 FM, we're standing by to connect with Mr. Wayne Salmon, who is the chairman of the Church of the Ascension Harvest Committee. So we want to catch up with Wayne Salmon to get an update on this very vital fundraiser put on by the Church of the Ascension Harvest Committee. So we're waiting in the wings with that one. And sorry we missed this call. Where was this? Nikki. How's the business going? And Rudolph in Stony Hill. Read that one already as well. The numbers to call 876-922-4112 to 5. 876-922-4112 to 5. And the text line, same as the WhatsApp number, 876-365-3346. 876-365-3346. So in the meantime, we get ourselves ready for this interview with Wayne Salmon of Church of the Ascension Harvest Committee. We have, over the years, obliged, because of the quality and general outreach nature of the work that the members of the church do. And so we're always looking forward to that. So we're standing by to have a word with Wayne Salmon, chairman of the Church of the Ascension Harvest Committee. So we just want to make sure we have the particulars up and running. Let's make sure here on both sides of the story, Poro 106 FM.
always need to hear both sides of the story.
What's up? The actual the message you want, or it's these two, one, two. Went to the wrong recipient.
Yeah. Um, what's with the email?
Hmm? 3? No. But it's here. Hmm?
At Wellington Dental, they offer cleaning, filling, whitening, and other services for the entire family. The time by Wellington Dental is
4 o'clock.
Close your eyes, walk away from here till you see those signs. White man turns the corner.
Can forward it to that number?
Okay.
Ghetto kid grabs his shoulder, throws him up against the wall. He says, would you respect me if I didn't have this gun? 'Cause without it, I don't get it. And that's why I carry one. We always need to hear both sides of the story. Both sides of the story.
Okay.
Both sides of the story.
So which one you said? Thanks a lot for staying with us here on your program, Both Sides of the Story, Power 106 FM, as we welcome at this time the chairman of the Church of the Ascension Harvest Committee, because there's a big event happening and they want the world to know, the Church of Ascension Harvest Supper. And to tell us more, we have with us online Mr. Wayne Salmon, chairman of the Church of the Ascension Harvest Committee. Good afternoon, Mr. Salmon.
Good afternoon, Dervan. How are you?
I'm you.
I'm fine. It's been a lot of rain, but we can answer.
Oh, it's raining.
Yes, it was raining heavily a couple of hours ago, but it had stopped.
Okay. Well. Showers of blessings, right?
Oh, yes, definitely.
Mm-hmm. Well, for the benefit of our listeners at home and abroad, can you help us to set the stage for this Church of the Ascension Harvest Supper?
Okay, most definitely, Dervan. It's that time of year again. It's the Church of the Ascension, what we call our annual harvest supper. It's a time of year harvest when we give thanks and we do a celebration of what we have, what we call a harvest supper. It's a time for fun, food, and fellowship. It's a fundraising and fundraising event. So this year it will be at the Carl Henderson Auditorium, Jamaica College, and it will be on Saturday, November 9th, and we're starting serving food from 5 until 9 p.m. We're going to have the usual fare. We're going to have the curry goat. We're going to have chicken. We're going to have pork. We're going to have Chinese food. And we're going to have fish. And that's the food. Now, the fun is that we're going to have the cake and pastry store. We're going to have a kids zone with bounce about and kids games and cotton candy, snow cone. And part of the fellowship is that we're going to have an entertainment package. Now, the Church of Ascension is known for its artistic / music ministry, and that's a signal part of the event, not only the food. So we can tell you, come for the food, stay for the entertainment. What do I mean by that? We're going to have, as performing, the Church of Ascension Steel Orchestra, well known. They have toured abroad, they have gone to Palm Beach. We have the Church of Ascension Band, group of young people that play well and love God. We have the sign language, and we have Ascension dancers. Our guest artist will be a dynamic band known as The Crew, and our MC will be none other than Ian Andrews. So we're going to have food, we're going to have fellowship, and we're going to have fun.
Yes. So who is invited?
Well, everybody's invited, right? And the beauty about it is that we have a lovely venue. We need to say thanks to the staff at Jamaica College. Is that it's a great venue, in that it offers covered area, and especially this time with a lot of rain. But it also has good parking, and we're going to have good security, secure parking. And we have a way that you can come to the venue, nice and easy, no rush, no crush. We're inviting all the persons in Mona Heights, anybody else. From you know the Church of Ascension Harvest Supper, you know it's a signature event, it's a signature brand. That's what you're going to get. As I said, you're going to get good food, but we're going to have entertainment, second to none, I can say, in terms of church entertainment. And we pride ourselves in quality public event. I forgot to mention the cost, but this time was $3,000. A lot of events are going on. We know it's timely, but for what you're getting in terms of the food, the fellowship, and the entertainment, it's really a steal, I could say.
Steal of a deal.
Steal of a deal. Yeah.
Yes. So give us an idea of the timeline. You what?
Okay,
Mm.
all right. Now we're going to probably be between 5 and 9, but we start serving food at 5. We'll have
That's 5 in the afternoon.
5 in the afternoon. We have stations well laid out on two sides, so we're not going to have a lot of crowding. Now we have put in place for those persons that they just want to pick up. We're putting in place stations that you don't stay there long. So we're serving food until 5 until 9. However, the entertainment package starts at 6 o'clock and runs till 9. Trust me, it's not something to miss. Not because I'm from a church center, but it's not something to miss. And it's very important, I said, we have parking at Jamaica College. We will have secure park. We'll have security to ensure that you park in proper places and that your car will be secure. In addition to that, I forgot to mention other stuff. We will have ice cream store of the Jamaican product, Candy's Life. Lovely
Okay.
ice cream and sorbet.
On that sweet note, one moment, please. Let's take a break and come back.
Not a problem.
Okay.
You're listening to Power 106 FM. The time is now
4:15. Join us for a special outside broadcast on Power 106 FM on Wednesday, November 13th, live from the TAJ's Tax Forum, starting at 9 a.m. at Talk of the Town Jamaica Pegasus Hotel. Power 106 FM will bring you right into the action as we gear up for an insightful forum that kicks off at 10 a.m. This year's theme, TAJ's Enhanced Role in Nation Building, highlights the transformative impact of TAJ's services on Jamaica's growth. Tune in as industry experts explore TAJ's latest tax compliance measures, enhanced services, and forward-thinking policy initiatives. Don't miss the interviews with TAJ experts and a panel discussion that dives into the pivotal role TAJ plays in strengthening Jamaica's future. That's Wednesday, November 14th, live on Power 106 FM from 9 a.m. only on Power 106 FM.
Well, the lights are all on. The world watching now. People looking for truth. We must not wait now. Be sure before we close our eyes. Walk away from fear till you see both sides. Oh, no, 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 no.
Thanks a lot for staying with us here on your program, Both Sides of the Story, Power 106 FM. I'm Dervan Malcolm, and we are featuring the Church of Ascension Harvest Supper, which is happening on the 9th. That's a couple of days. Oh my goodness, time flies. In a couple of days' time. Right, Wayne Salmon?
That's correct. It's Saturday. Yeah, time flies. Nice of November. No, we had another event earlier this year, but this is our event.
Mm. Okay. Mm.
Yes. Just to continue there, but
Yes.
in addition to having what we have said before, we also have a part, but an important part of our harvest effort is what we call the giving back, or outreach. And what do we mean by that? Is that this year, just as years before, we delivered 150 meals to 4 children's homes in Kingston.
Wow.
Yes, this is part and parcel of our give back. And actually, it's something that they look forward to every year. And even in the past, people have actually carried the children, like a small contingent from one of the homes have come to actually enjoy the harvest support. So it's a fundraising event, it's a celebration, but we as a church association believe in giving back, so we have this dedication of 150 meals to the 4 children's homes. And speaking about fundraising, it's the largest fundraising event for the church association Mona, and the funds raised are used to pay for various ministries. We have what we call school ministry that we have Board Commission Basic School, Jamaica College, Mona Primary. We have
Those are your adopted institutions?
yeah, well, we're part of yes, we part of we part of that yes.
Mhm.
We adopt them and we take care of them in terms of providing ministry and from time to time if they have needs, we do provide for those needs. Is that we have care packages. So the care is great, need out there is great. So we have a care package that you use to yourself like once a week. And it's just never enough, sir. It's never enough.
Well, I
But
can just imagine.
we try as a church not only to look after the spiritual person, but the physical being. Because it makes no sense that you have to appeal to the spiritual person if the physical person is not okay. So in the
Mhm.
church of Saint look after the whole person. So we try to have various outreach ministries, and this is it's funded in a large part from the proceeds of the harvest of every year.
Yes. And how is this year looking so far compared to last year?
Well, it's challenging, but one of the things that we our mantra at the Church of Satan has always been is that we walk by faith, not by sight. Now, the ticket returns are pretty good, but can always be better because the more people attend, the greater returns and the greater that we can do. But we're always grateful for what we have. But we ask persons, come out, enjoy yourself. Tickets are available at the gate if you have not the ticket as yet. However, if you want to get a ticket before, you can call the church office at 876 437 8869, or you can even email ascensionjamaica@gmail.com and contact us and we get your tickets. But as I said before, if you can't do that, tickets will be available at the door at Jamaica College. But also, the important thing is that remember that it's part of what we call our ministry. So I need to stress it's a fundraising event. Come for the fun, you come for the food, but it's a really great family event. I mean, it's a place to go out and really have fellowship, right? I mean, it's not, as some people say, that like a takeout or stuff. That's okay. But we, the Church of Ascension, believe in fellowship, and for those, at least for those 3 to 4 hours, sit there, have clean family entertainment, praising God, and making money at the same time. And for that, we're truly committed.
And helping to nurture the talents of members of your congregation.
Believe me, Dervan, our rehearsals are going on because we have rehearsals today, going into tomorrow and Saturday. And what we find is that whatever brings children to God, I mean, if it's dance, if it's music, if it's artistic behavior, whatever it is, what we believe is bringing people, especially youth, to know Christ and know that as a Christian, you can have fun in God.
Mhm. Amen.
Yes. And when you give them this chance and harvest supper, the harvest supper is probably one of 4 times of the year. Because of course Easter and such, you get them a chance to really show the talent that they have for appreciative growth.
Mhm. Wonderful. Well, we are happy to be able to feature the outreach efforts of the Church of the Ascension, and clearly the event or the experience continues to be quite engaging and inviting, and I know it's a lot of fun, uh, but at the same time, touching lives
Yes,
and giving back.
yes, definitely, German. It's a lot of work of planning, but we see it as our labor of love.
Mhm.
Um, doing work for the church and working for the betterment of our fellow man. Right?
Yeah.
So, yes, we believe in that. So, as we said, just asking for support, as I said, Jamaica College, November 9th, 5 to 9 p.m. for meals, 6 to 9 p.m. for entertainment. Tickets $3,000 available at the gate. And more importantly, it's a covered venue, so don't worry about the rain. Rain or shine, we will be there. And we know that God will hold up the rain just in time for us to have the event. But rain or shine, we will be having the event on Saturday, November 9th at Jamaica College, Carl Henson Auditorium. So before we go further, there I want to thank you and Paul for this opportunity to spread the news about what we do here at the Church of Ascension, and also thank Jamaica College and all the other persons that are working to make this event what it's going to be and what it has been over the years. And it's something we're committed to. And as God continues to give us strength, we'll continue to provide the quality service and entertainment that we do and ministry that we do at the Church of Ascension in Mona and also at Harvest.
Sounds good. Well done. Well done. And we wish you a successful experience on the 9th.
Yes, thank you very much. And as you said, our first come on out. The college is just down the road, if you have a look at it, it's going to be a good evening.
Yes, indeed. Well, all the best.
Okay, thank you.
Take care.
Thank you very much. All right, thank
You're
you very
welcome. Sure.
much.
Bye bye. That's Mr. Wayne Salmon, chairman of the Church of the Ascension Harvest Committee, as preparations continue for the fundraiser. It is a fundraiser, the Harvest Supper, and offering this delicious menu that was announced earlier on, and all for the kids zone and the harvest supper and all the other features. It's well worth it. And well done once again, Church of Ascension. As we continue with more here on both sides of the story, Paro 106 FM, we want to clear some more messages. And let's see who is messaging us here on both sides of the story, Paro 106 FM. All right, let's go to the top. This one says, just want you to let the owner of some cows that are always on the main road heading from where? Braze River to Bogue Main Road in St. Elizabeth. Mr. Malcolm, it's very dangerous all in the night. Those cows have owners because they are stamped. So please put this out so the owner can hear. Please, sir. All right, we'll do our best. So this is a listener who is annoyed and feels threatened by these cows that are let loose, not just in the daytime, but also in the night. That's dangerous. Terribly dangerous. So we want to put it out there. This is from a listener saying, just want you to let the owner of some cows that are always on the main road heading from Braze River to Bogue Main Road in St. Elizabeth. And the message goes on to say, Mr. Malcolm, it's very dangerous all in the night. Those cows have owners because they are stamped. So please put this out there so that the owner can hear. Please, sir. Well, we hope they're actually listening in order to hear what we're saying. Thank you for your public spiritedness in sharing the information. Let's clear some more of these messages. This one says, Dervan, are you a fan of Phil Collins? No, not at all. It was just a song chosen by Newton James, the both sides of the story theme that was selected by founding member of Power 106 FM, Mr. Newton James. So he selected that recording, both sides of the story. And it's time for a break. Let's break and come back.
You're listening to Power 106 FM. The time is now
4:30.
The Auto World.
It's the only program on Jamaican radio dedicated to the world of automobile. It's the Auto World with Shelly and McLagan. Get news and reviews relating to vehicles and automotive technology. Learn the ins and outs of mechanical operation. Find out about the various stakeholders in the local and international automotive sectors. From auto finance to road safety to motorcycles, the Auto World is your one-stop shop for everything auto. That's the Auto World with Shelly and McLagan. Weekdays at 5:15 p.m. on Power 106 FM and the Power 106 FM app.
All we always need to hear both sides of the story. Hear both sides of the story. When the lights are on, the world is watching now.
Here's another message. This one says, we're told at an academic institution in northern UK during one of several weekly seminars in an industrial technology focused field of study and research that we are merely a repository of the people's knowledge. What humility. All right, let's see if we can put this away carefully in the brain somewhere there. We are merely a repository of the people's knowledge. And the writer says, what humility. One of the leading luminaries is a world-renowned, now retired Black Jamaican professor who, after retiring, became its chancellor. He was in that position up to 3 years ago. And that's from Michael. Thanks for your message, Michael. Another one. This one says, Gleaner edition editorial like Dems diaspora, shedding crocodile tears far from the reality of God's truth and real Donald J. Trump, who something is missing here, who for over 4 years wasn't chasing folks like Biden and Harris. Okay. Thank you for your messages. Keep them coming in as we continue with both sides of the story here on Power 106 FM. And taking your calls on 876-922-4112 to 5. 876-922-4112-5. Now, the text line is the same as the WhatsApp number, 876-365-3346. 876-365-3346. I think H. Morgan in Birmingham is trying to get through a question to us. And let's see how that goes. Let's go to the call. Good afternoon. Thanks for calling. Hello.
Mr. Malcolm, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Message you read a while ago spoke of some people being the repositories of the people's knowledge. I think you fit that mold very well.
Kindness becomes you, sir.
Come to the message to last Lord yesterday about languages, whether the Rastas are being prepared with language to go to Africa. It was not meant in any way to belittle him or his knowledge or his verses, purely an academic question. I don't think there's been any other call on any radio program that has been vilified as much as that gentleman. I would suggest that rather than crucifying the messenger, that the messages be examined and reflected upon. I think he's a person who has explored what we would call history, and I would rather call him priest Lloyd than the rat.
Okay.
Sir, thank you very much.
Sure.
Have yourself on your call. It's a beautiful day.
Same to you. Thanks for the call.
Yes.
Okay. This is your program, Both Sides of the Story, Power 106 FM. Welcome to JM Master Songwriter, Miss B. And we already said hi to JM Master Songwriter and Lennox Williamson, otherwise known as DJ Lenky from Lenky FM, Mandeville, Manchester. Thanks for your message. Continuing with more on your program, Both Sides of the Story, Power 106 FM. Still taking your calls on 876-922-4112-5. 876-922-4112-5. Continuing with more. And that's good to know. Some information here, if you don't mind. 1952 was the year a radio documentary on the life and works of Tom Redcom, Jamaica's first poet laureate, was broadcast on Radio Jamaica for school children. It was written by Cynthia Wilmot and produced by her husband, Fred. Ken Maxwell played the role of Redcom. Other actors and actresses were Tony Williams, June Espute, Ver Johns, and Cicely Waite Smith. It was adapted from Redcam's biography by W. Adolph Roberts. So that's another piece of history there. Thank you very much for your indulgence. And 1957, Wilmot Perkins of the Gleaners Eastern Bureau described the woes of St. Thomas, which he ascribed to politics and the result of technological advance. He recommends, among other things, reforestation to halt the erosion. It is also difficult to argue against technological advance, increased efficiency, and better profits, which are the objectives of the changes being made in the sugar industry, but says it is almost impossible not to see the unhappy results that this particular advance must necessarily have. That's another nugget of history. Also, on this day, 1963, Carol Joan Crawford, Miss Jamaica 1963, captured the Miss World 1963 title at the competition with 39 girls from all over the globe in London, England. At 5'3", she is one of the shortest girls to win this international beauty contest and is the first Jamaican and West Indian to do so. Elaine Miscall of New Zealand placed second, and Lisa Stallberg of Finland third. And we'll give you one more. 1964, Governor General Sir Clifford Campbell gave his assent to Act 47 of 1964, the King George VI Memorial Park Amendment Act 1964, in a notice published in the Jamaica Gazette. The act enables the burial of Marcus Garvey in a cemetery established for national heroes and prime ministers in the park. And well, hold it there for the time being as we share a few more messages and maybe take a couple more of your calls or so as we get closer to 5 o'clock this afternoon. So in the meantime, here's H. Morgan in Birmingham. H. Morgan in Birmingham says, "Hi, Dervan. Good afternoon." Good afternoon. "I can see where the rain is having a devastating impact on the island. But one of the main reasons for most of the flooding is that the people will not stop dumping rubbish and heavy debris into the waterways. The culvert and drainage cannot cope with those head debris. As a result, the drainage gets blocked and the water overflows and causes damage. Then they, the people, are the ones complaining about blocked drainage when, in most cases, they are at fault. Look at downtown Kingston. The vendors simply discard their rubbish in the drainage, which causes a buildup of stagnant water, and then they complain that the authority is not keeping the place tidy. That message from H. Morgan in Birmingham. Thank you very much, H. Morgan in Birmingham for your message here on both sides of the story. Paro 106. Still taking your calls on 876 922 4112 to 5. And the text line, same as the WhatsApp number, 876 365 3346. As we continue with more here on both sides of the story, Paro 106 FM. 19, coming up on the break. As we get ready for another segment here on both sides of the story, Paro 106, but we're close to a break, so we'll take that break now and come back in a moment.
You're listening to Power 106 FM. The time is now
4:45.
Calling all merchants, boost your pre-Christmas sales. Be a part of a Black Friday frenzy. Enjoy your special discount to promote your business across TV, radio, press, and online, along with exclusive store branding. Sign up now. Call our marketing department at 876-926-1100. Black Friday Frenzy, Jamaica's biggest shopping event, runs Thursday, November 28th to Saturday, November 30th. BFF Jamaica is presented by the RGR Vienna Communications Group in partnership with Multilink.
We have a caller, Wilfred. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, Dervan and listeners. I'm thrilled, Dervan. When I'm listening to that guy from Bergen now, that's like JLP government speaking. It's not so good. If you have proper frequency of garbage collection and proper storage units of insufficient quantity, you will not have people dumping in gullies and blocking the drains. And if you clean and maintain the drains properly, they won't be flooded as the first rain comes all the time. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
When I used to work at MP Minute, there was public health inspectors. It was the team on the street was most the public health inspector, all trained, and they were for like legislation, giving people tickets. I was for get the garbage collected properly and on time, and then you won't even need a lot of tickets, a lot of, enforcement and taxing people and troubling people. Collect the garbage properly on time and frequently as scheduled. And those problems with God, you cannot blame the people when you have an inefficiency still. You get what I'm saying? Because it's your responsibility as government to collect the garbage properly and efficiently as scheduled to prevent those atrocities from occurring.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? That's the science of it.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't giving people tickets and charging them. If you ain't collecting the garbage properly, the next person is going to throw the box through the window or the garbage over the gully side way. Because especially in the inner cities, the housing schemes, they don't have space. They don't have space to store garbage in those communities. I know that. It's small. The area around them is very small. You get what I'm saying? Efficiency is the solution.
Yes.
And I'm telling Dervan, we jump picture, God, there's so much crying and things, scary tactics didn't work, And it's democracy. We had Trump for 4 years. And there's not today's speaker said 2016 nonsense. Trump never traced people like how they weaponized against him, jailed him 34 conviction. And when they thought those nonsense, I tell them, remember, we serve Jesus Christ. It was so innocent and crucified. Marcus Garvey Mandela Joseph in the Bible, Daniel the lion dead in the fire pit, all because he did nothing wrong, because the politics of the time. You have a blessed day. Glory, glory, hallelujah. To this morning, hallelujah.
Amen. Thanks for the call. Take care.
Welcome.
Bye bye. This is your program, Both Sides of the Story, Power 106 FM. I'm Dervan Malcolm, and we still have a little time for a little more. We'll give you a little more in just a moment. Here on Both Sides of the Story, Power 106 FM. Lots of messages. The numbers to call once again, 876-922-4112 to 5. 876-922-4112 to 5. The text line is the same as the WhatsApp number, and that number is 876-365-3346. 876-365-3346. And let's see. 1957, the marriage law was amended to enable Seventh-day Adventists to publish bans of marriage at services held on Saturdays, as is done in the case of persons professing the Jewish religion. That's another bit of history there. Let's see. Clement Affleck, former Jamaica Labour Party member for Portland in the West Indies Federal Parliament, was selected by the party to contest the by-election, which would be held on December 15, to fill the vacancy for the East Portland constituency caused by the death of former Minister of Communications and Works, Ken Jones. And 1967, Carl Stokes was elected the first black mayor of Cleveland, Ohio. That's becoming the first black mayor of a major city. That was 1967. And in New York, former Manhattan Borough President David Dinkins, a Democrat, is elected New York City's first African-American mayor, while in Virginia, Lieutenant Governor, or well, they say Lieutenant Governor Douglas Wilder, also a Democrat, became the first elected African-American state governor in American history. So just sharing a bit of history here on both sides of the story, Power 106, especially due to the timing of the events happening in Jamaica, the USA, and elsewhere in the world. So another one. Hillary Rodham Clinton made history as the first president's wife to win public office. The state of New York elected her to the US Senate. This was in the year 2000. The US went to the polls to choose between George W. Bush and Al Gore. Not sure how many people remember that. That was just the other day, right? The outcome wouldn't be known for more than a month because of disputed votes in Florida. Seems the year 2000 was a busy time. On this day in 2000, Prime Minister P.J. Patterson announced new measures to address what he described as some of the worst cases and manifestations of corruption in public life. Speaking in the House of Representatives, Mr. Patterson promised permanent guidelines to guide the contracts award process under the National Contracts Commission's reorganized contracting system in the public sector. And it goes on. And let's see. And go up the line here. Just to leave you with a couple more nuggets before time runs out here on both sides of the story. And the news in 2003, on this day in 2003, was that the police commissioner, Francis Forbes, announced that polygraph tests would soon be introduced to screen applicants hoping to fill key sensitive positions within the Jamaica Constabulary Force in a bid to stem charges of corruption besieging the force. Commissioner Forbes was addressing the graduation ceremony of 119 constables at the Police Academy in Twickenham Park, St. Catherine. As we continue with more here on both sides of the story, Poro 106 FM, still streaming live on the Gleaners website, go-jamaica.com, live on your smart devices all over the world, and taking your calls on 876-922 4112-5. And this one, all right, we'll hold this one as we continue with more on both sides of the story. More messages to clear. Let's see where we start. Michael says, good evening, Mr. Malcolm. Good afternoon. And another one says, the man from Birmingham was rightly corrected. Wonderful, Michael. H. Morgan in Birmingham. I think I read this one already. People do not have to put the garbage into the drainage, regardless if they don't have a regular collection. They can put it elsewhere, and when the authorities see the pileup getting out of hand, they will come and clear it. When people dump the garbage in the drain, they are the ones who have been impacted when the drainage get clogged up. That's H. Morgan in Birmingham. And that's about it for now. Can we thank you once again for the privilege of serving you on yet another edition of your program, Both Sides of the Story, for today, Thursday, the 7th of November 2024. All things being well, both sides of the story returns tomorrow afternoon, 2 to 5. Till then, this is Dervan Malcolm on behalf of Adrian Reed saying thank you for making it both sides of the story right here on Power 106.
If I didn't have this life, 'cause without it, I don't get it. And that's why I carry on. We always need to hear both sides of the story. Both sides of the story. Both sides of the story. Yes, both sides of the story. Both sides of the story. Both sides of the story.
You're listening to Power 106 FM. The time is now.
Bible Drive.
News, comprehensive, powerful, and credible. Power 106 FM now presents a simulcast of Radio Jamaica's News at 5.
Jamaica Association of Public Dental Surgeons and the Jamaica Dental Association dismissed recent concerns raised regarding the safety of radiographic equipment used in dental practices. Bodies of missing man and woman from Tuesday's heavy showers are found today. National Security Minister defends his position on the use of body-worn cameras during police operations. 3 shot dead by the police in operation in Hanover. In business news, U.S. President-elect Donald Trump's immigration policies, which are based on mass deportation, could lead to slowdown in remittance flows to Jamaica. It's the Radio Jamaica Major News Simulcast. Weekdays at 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 12 noon, and 5 p.m. Weekends at midday and 6 p.m. on Power 106 FM and online at onespotmedia.com and go-jamaica.com. Can't catch the news at these times? Download the Power 106 FM app and the One Spot Media app from the Google Play Store or the App Store for news whenever, wherever at your convenience. Power 106 FM, powerful talk radio and news you can trust. The Jamaica Association of Public Dental Surgeons and the Jamaica Dental Association has sought to address the recent concerns raised by the Hazardous Substances Regulatory Authority regarding the safety of radiographic equipment used in dental practices. The associations say the HSRA's position reflects a misunderstanding of dental X-ray